it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18, 60.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Right at the outset, he lost the football. The Lions have got it.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like, when you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Right now, they have no answers for this defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 ready.
Here's a designed run. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Antonio Johnson there on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 19, Charger, 19, Panther Street. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Lions
60 Bison,
first down.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The PAT, up and good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Set up the screen here for Chesney. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Mustang 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
18.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And we will not have a return. This one hits in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
34-yard line.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That is and he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a huge play for Detroit. 56 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Now. 70 Timberwolves. Third. Right there.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He goes down dangerous right there, so close to the goal line. He is outside of the end zone, though. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
When that play was over, I mean, look at the sideline, Mike. The entire team is signaling for safety. I think he was just able to escape the end zone and save giving up 2 points.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got a receiver. That's Woods. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Jacksonville.
First down, Jacksonville.
He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
On the carry, it's Patterson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they begin with 3rd and 8.
Cowboy 80, 18 Pioneer.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to a 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. The Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away.
Okay, break. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Down. Dragon 6. Bronco 80. Check out.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And a strong first down run. Pick up of 9. Setting up second and short.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Taken down back at the
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Headed left, buying time. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
First and 10.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 35, here's second down and 3.
Ready. 7 back. 68. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now, faking the give. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and long.
Let's go. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 4th TD grab of the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's 10-7.
Jaguars 7.
Touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And mark them down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a good first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ready? 70 Lions. Riggs.
That's caught downfield by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. Check. Panther 60. Panther. Ready?
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Okay, ready? Go! Hawk 70. Panther Street. 60 Maverick. Huh.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He's into space past the 25. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready?
On the ground, here comes Patterson. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Rush to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They face second down and 7. Overthrown in a flash, and he lost the football. The Lions have got it. And he ruffles his way into the end zone. play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here, you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. They'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On the move. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
31-yard line.
Okay, break. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. No, no. Ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ready.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
46-yard
Hold it ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey. Hey, Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
65, Cat, 65. Let's go now. Like 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Detroit. And we're going to get a timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. Hey, what's that?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
5-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Go.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Ready? Forward. 70 Lions. Nineteen type. 19. Reload.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one on target. Williams, he's got it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Patterson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 15-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Lions will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bootleg. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Travis Hunter. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They has held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 35-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguar 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving outside the pocket. He's got it about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
ETN will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. To return is Hubbard. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, break.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready? 65, unlock line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quick.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Pass to 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
She tryna show me something. I got flows for days. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, ready.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
50, ready. Bronco 80. Let go.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Let's go now. Lightning 18. Ready, ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And it looks like he's going to get the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
70.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, Here's 2nd and 5.
Check, check. Here we go. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Detroit.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. 6. 60 Bison. 6.
They'll stay on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Ready. Gravity Lions.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Forced out left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
3rd down and 9.
Panther 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one just too far for the receiver in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Ready up.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go. Check. 6. 19. Tiger. 19. Tiger.
They hand it to Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, they need 7.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70. Red. 60.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
To 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Come on.
Quick slant. He's got Hunter. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Number 12, Hunter. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Moving to his left. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 2nd and 11.
Cowboy 80.
So it's a win here for the Lions. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll just about do it for